Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 22 video. In today's episode, we're getting back into the Atlanta Falcons franchise, and this could be the the final episode. I was about to say the fourth and final episode, but we are on episode 58, I do believe. And yeah, this could be the end of the series for the Falcons franchise. Let me know down below if you guys do want me to continue the franchise or maybe relocate it, start with a different team. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, we're here to face the 9-8 Cincinnati Bengals as we are 13-4. The Cincinnati Bengals were the 7th seed, and they made it all the way here to the Super Bowl as they're facing off against the number 1 seed. And I'm just glad we didn't have to face the Panthers along the way, because that was like the only real problem. The Panthers and the Cowboys are the problem in the NFC, but I don't think I've played the Bengals before at all in this series. Yeah, I don't think... Wait, I might have played them once? I don't remember playing them, though. Let's look at the lineup that we have here, though, for the Super Bowl. I believe everyone is healthy, which is a great thing to see. And yeah, this is what we got for our team. Maybe the final look you'll ever see at this team. Calvin really doesn't have an upgrade point. Going to deep threat, 99 overall with morale, 97 without it. Catching traffic, deep route release, spectacular catch. That is great to see. And defensively, Foeside Lucan does have an upgrade as well. Going to pass coverage, 83 overall without the boost. He gets play rec, pursuit, and tackle. Cool. But this is what our defense looks like. And oh, I completely forgot. You get upgrades at the Super Bowl. How could I? Moses Stamper is now a superstar X Factor. Wow. That is so cool. He went from a star dev to a superstar X Factor within a span of 1 year. Donte Jackson is now a superstar X Factor, arguably the best DB on this team. He pissed me off the first year we had him, and he still kind of pisses me off. Byron Jones is really, really locked down. You don't really see him that much because, you know, nobody ever throws at him. That's what he's so good at. But Donte Jackson is a boomer bust player. Jordan Poyer gets superstar dev. That's honestly surprising. And nobody else with the development upgrades. Just 2 defensive players get superstar X Factor, which I'm not complaining about. Offensively, that's what we got. So since this could be the last episode, I'm going to review the stats before we get into this. So, stats and awards here. James Rouse, 20th in passing yards, okay. 3rd most passing touchdowns, 30th passer rating, yikes. Best offense, 4th best defense in the NFL. And we also have the most points scored. And let's look at the defensive points allowed. 25th in points allowed, that is not okay. But let's look at the overall rankings here. Buster Cherry, 14th best coach on the Legacy all-time leaderboard. And then Nyheim Hines, most rushing yards and 2nd most rushing touchdowns and 2nd most carries in the league. Let's look at the NFL records here. Most rushing yards in a season. Nyheim Hines last year had 2,232. This year has 2,168. I guess you could call it 2,168 yards a down year for Nyheim Hines. But really, really doesn't matter. Of course, O.J. Simpson, you know, the wife thriller, if you could say. He's in there too. And I believe touchdowns in a game he also has as well. Wait, most rushing touchdowns, rushing TDs. Ezekiel Elliott last year with 29 is Emmitt Smith, Nick Chubb. Wow, I guess we had 21 this season. Yeah, we had 21 this season for rushing touchdowns, so I guess we tied with 10th place with Emmitt Smith and Morris. Yeah, Nick Chubb had it 2022. Yeah, unfortunate for us. That's fine. But most rushing TDs in a game. Nyheim Hines with 7 rushing touchdowns in a game, and he also places 10th with 5 rushing touchdowns in a game in our game against the Bills in Season 1, I believe. And then rushing yards in a game, Nyheim Hines, 331 and 327. We set that this year. And then the 327 was against the Bills in year 1, where we also had that 5-touchdown game. Dude's a freak. And he also, yeah, so top 2 in rushing touchdowns and rushing yards in a game. Freak. 3,900 yards, 36 CDs. Don't look at that interception number. Yeah, just don't worry about that. We only involved James Rouse whenever he was needed, which I think this game plan obviously worked a lot better than last year, because last year you did significantly better on the stat sheet other than throwing like 34 interceptions last year. But he did significantly better last year on the stat sheet just because we passed with him more. But I think overall this is a better scheme because we're obviously in the Super Bowl. Rushing, Nyheim Hines had 1,200 yards, well, not 1,200, 2,100 yards, 6.2 average is insane. Oh, he had the 2nd most attempts in the league. 6.2 average is probably the best in the league that they have. 21 TDs. James Ross with 11 rushing touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards, looking like Lamar Jackson, boy. 14 fumbles pisses me off, dude. 14 fumbles. That's so irritating. And then Nyheim Hines had that one fumble for showboating in. I believe he didn't have a singular fumble last season. And then Mostert with 5 carries, 9 yards. He was terrible. Dub Boys was pretty bad too. Receiving-wise, Kyle Pitts, almost 1,000 yards, 11 TDs. Calvin Ridley, really big down year from last year. I believe he had 1,700 yards and like 15 or 17 TDs, something ridiculous like that. But it's fine. We started running the ball more, which makes more sense. Nyheim Hines had a lot of receptions. Nyheim Hines had the second most receptions on the team behind Kyle Pitts, 9 receiving TDs. He tied Calvin Ridley in receiving TDs, and he has more receptions than Steven Sims and Calvin Ridley. Steven Sims has more receptions than Calvin Ridley because we bombed it to Calvin Ridley. A lot. John Ross, everyone thinks as soon as you get John Ross, you're just going to abuse him for his speed. I don't do that. I think it's really cheesy. Foster Moreau with a receiving TD, and Dub Boys with 100 receiving yards and a receiving TD. He did better in the air than he did on the ground. That's surprising. Looking into the defensive side of the ball, though, DEION Jones with 97 tackles, Jordan Poyer 81, Byron Jones 79, Tyler Ridgeway 68, Jose Luca 61, tackles for a loss 18 for Bradley Chubb, 13 for Ed Oliver, 12 for Moses Stamper. Really turned on at the second half of the year. I didn't start him for like the first 7 games. He probably would have had double-digit sacks if it was for that. 10 tackles for a loss for DEION Jones, sacks on team, 15.5 for Bradley Chubb. Amazing season. Last season, I believe he had 17. Moses Stamper, 8.5 sacks. Great rookie. Ed Oliver with 6 sacks. Grady Jarrett with 6 sacks. 3 sacks for Dante Hightower, 2 for Fossad, 2 for Sharif Miller, and that was in the same game. And then 1 for a handful of people. Interceptions, 6 for Dante. I believe he had 7 last year. 5 for Jordan Poyer. 4 for Byron Jones. 2 for Tyler Ridgeway because they were flukes. And a bunch of 1s. And then safeties on the team is 0 defensive touchdowns. 2 for Jordan Poyer, 1 for Dante, and 1 for DEION Jones, and 1 for Bryce Callahan. Very, very good and memorable year for us. And yeah, just so good. We already went through the awards last episode. Nyheim Hines won the league MVP back-to-back. And yeah, Moses Stamper got the Superstar X Factor. I don't know what to put for the thumbnail. We can put Nyheim Hines as the league MVP, Moses Stamper or Dante Jackson getting X Factor. Obviously, we have the Super Bowl here. There's just a lot to do. Super cool, trending complete, upgrade players. Anything else we need to upgrade for these players? Richie Grant, that's actually huge. I want him to go into zone, get that coverage up. He's pretty good at tackling, awareness, and then +2 zone coverage. Raheem Mostert's just going to slot more because that's what he plays. I know he's a 59 overall receiver, but I'm only using him for his speed, and he gets a bunch of route running things. Chris Lindstrom, I want to go into power, yes, because we are a running team. I am going to be trying to pass the ball today. Impact block, elite block, run block, power. I'm going to be trying to pass the ball a little bit today, a little bit better on the Bengals. This was a really long intro, but I really wanted to get through the stats just to make sure. And yeah, we're going to the Bengals here. And they got Joe Burrow, superstar dev, obviously really good player. And then we have Joe Mixon as well, superstar dev. Surprised he isn't an X Factor yet. And then we have Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. Jamar Chase didn't develop as fast as I thought he would in simulation. Very good receiving core along with Gerald Everett. Jonah Williams, David DeCastro, J.C. Treader, Jackson Carman. Alexander Hughes is injured, so they're going to have to go with Channing Barrington. So that's actually a pretty solid offensive line, especially on the left side. Surprised how they turned the offensive line around. Sam Hubbard, Trey Hendrickson, DJ Reader, Johnny Sherrod. He looks like a first-round pick, probably. Probably is one for them. Third-round pick. Wow, they got to steal at that guy. Kyrus Barnes, superstar dev. Logan Wilson, superstar X Factor, usually progresses really well. I'm not surprised. Mike Hilton, Trey Herndon, Chidobe Owuzie, Jesse Bates, and Von Bell. Very good secondary. Overall, a very good team, in my opinion. Very well-rounded team. They do have a lot of superstars, actually. I don't see a superstar X Factor. Speaking of superstars X Factor, I completely forgot to change the abilities on some of my players, such as Dante Jackson. Selfless is a stupid ability. So I'm going to go to Zone Hawk because that's what I always play. And then Deep Route KO, that's big. And then Moses Stamper, I would like Unstoppable Force. Extra credits, pass guaranteed additional maximum pass. Okay, cool. Then, yeah, I can't do that. Do I want to do Strip Specialist, Under Pressure? Under Pressure really doesn't work that well. I could do Under Pressure. I like extra credit on him, but yeah, I'll just do under pressure actually. And I think Bradley Chubb, I want to do that as well. I have him under pressure and edge threat. That's really good. Ed Oliver, what am I going to have with you? I want goal line stuff, Stonewall as well. I'm going to do under pressure with him as well. And then I'm going to do, where is the under pressure for GRADY? Jarrett, I think I'm going to have for him as well. He's going to have run committed, no. Under pressure, adrenaline rush, have a lot of pass rush, sacking, no. Stonewall, pass rush points are full. Defender will receive dominant ball. Okay, let's do Stonewall as well here. And then I want to do DEION Jones here. Go here. Just make sure I got everything right. Out my way, Stonewall. I don't blitz with him a lot. So I'm going to do out my way. And should I do Lurker? Yeah, Lurker. I'm going to do that with him. And I want Tyler Ridgeway to have Lurker as well, if that's possible. Tip drill. Secure tackler, conservative diving tackles, strip specialist, pick artist. I'm going to do secure tackler with Tyler Ridgeway because he sucks at tackling. And Jordan Poyer has superstar dev now, so I will want to do this as well. Unfakeable tip drill, reach elite, recuperation, tackle supreme. Should I do tackle supreme or should I do out my way? Tackle supreme looks pretty good to me. Sorry I spent a lot of time doing this. I just needed to make sure I had everything right for this matchup, just to make sure, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys skipped over that. Doesn't really matter. Tell me if you want the series to continue. But anyways, guys, let's get into this game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Using Foas out of Luakon here. Got to get to the edge. That was my zone, but it also told me I was supposed to cover the flat. So first down for Joe Burrow and the Bengals. It is going to be a run play. I'm shooting this gap, and he shoots the other gap. Joe Mixon is off to the races. Dante Jackson try and catch him. Can't wrap up. And please someone dive Joe Mixon to the house. I literally sent a 7-man blitz, and I shot a gap, and then the rest of his lane was clear. I guess I should just never send a blitz in general unless it's a pass, because obviously blitzing on running doesn't work. Gonna wait for Nyheim Hines here. Trey Hendrickson is trying to get off. I think I could have Nyheim Hines, who actually hits him on the run. Surprisingly good throw by James Rouse. I mean, he is a 95 overall X Factor. Nyheim Hines first down. They are in man coverage, so I am going to roll out here. They have a QB spy on me, so I'm going to throw it to Calvin Ridley instead. First down. So I was just going to let everything flow to the right and then roll out because it would be a clear lane to run, obviously. But they had a QB spy on me, which was honestly kind of surprising. Good play by them. Looking for Foster Moreau or Calvin Ridley. I think I might have Calvin Ridley in the back here. Calvin Ridley I do have in the back of the end zone. Well, kind of in the middle of the end zone. Jesse Bates didn't step up on the ball. Calvin Ridley did. Aggressive catch, touchdown. Let's go. These jerseys kind of look cool, but they also kind of look dumb because the logo really does look dumb. But either way, that's what we're rocking with for the Super Bowl. I'm not going to change it. 7-7. Got a lot of men in coverage again. Hopefully they don't go to the check down here. Joe Burrow runs out of time. Bradley Chubb with the sack. His first on the day and the first sack of this game. Hopefully Jesse Bates. Oh, he's not covering him at all. Calvin Ridley destroys. Who is that? Anderson, I think it is. Destroys him on that route. I need to watch that again. And Trey Hendrickson is injured. Good. Good. My goodness. Shredded him. So as soon as I look at this play, I want to give you guys my thought process here. I'm sure none of you actually care about it, but I care about it. So as soon as I look at this play, I see that this is a press right here, but I'm also hoping that Jesse Bates does not play deep. And he plays the blitz. He plays the blitz here. And then as soon as I see him crash in, I see this toss by Calvin Ridley. Just tosses this man to the side and then since Jesse Bates leaves, this is wide open touchdown, dude. What a play by Calvin Ridley and what a mistake by the Bengals too. Touchdown, we're going up 14-7. And third down, let's not collapse, please. Somebody has to get to the QB. I'm going to have to blitz in for myself. Pick it off. Jordan Poyer does not get it because T. Higgins pushes him over, luckily. But that is a 3-and-out for the Bengals as we get the ball back regardless. Looking for Steve Sims or Kyle Pitts. I think I got Steve Sims right there. Move up the field. Steve Sims, great cut. Good job, first down on 3rd and 3. We're 7 for 8, 149 yards and 2 TDs, only in the first quarter. I don't really know necessarily what I want here. Probably Kyle Pitts. And Kyle Pitts is going to be wide open on that slant. Kyle Pitts up the field, trying to get a truck. Don't get it. Doesn't matter. Still gets up the field, and that should do it for the first quarter. Gonna be looking for Steve Sims here. I think I could have had him in the back corner, and I backed up way too far. I was trying to buy time to get it to John Ross, who was just on that curl route. Completely my fault that we lost 18 yards on that. Okay, so this might be really dumb here considering it's 4th and 28. Still throw it. Terrible pass by Will Lutz. Oh my God, that was really, I mean, it was dumb, but I honestly think if he made that pass, we would have got the first down with Kyle Pitts with his speed. I'm still not going to regret my decision. I would do it again if I was put in that situation. 2nd and 4, it's not going to be a run with Mixon. I have this underneath, but they let up that. Who is that guy? Who is 41? They're not passing it to Jamar Chase or T. Higgins or anything. And I'm on the wrong guy. Let's try and rush this. I guess I can't because my skill points don't really work. Gerald Everett, first down. And it is going to be a run play. I'm going to get blocked completely. Richard Grant just make the tackle. Gets absolutely bodied by Joe Mixon as he gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. 14-14. And I think I could pass lead this to the inside. Kyle Pitts actually gets it with the tip drill. Let's go. I pass led it to the inside. DB stepped up, but Kyle Pitts kind of like tipped it up there. Good job. Flow to the right side here. Lane Johnson, please just get the block. Thank you. I think I might have Calvin overthrows the pass. If I didn't have 2 inaccurate bullet passes, I wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. They're not hard blitzing, so I'm just going to take my field goal here. And full power, good accuracy. It should be up and drilled. 58-yard attempt, and it is good. 17-14 against the Bengals as we take the lead. And it is going to be a run play. Joe Mixon, and it bounces it to the other side as I don't get a player lock, which is really stupid because I was right next to him. 8 rushes, 96 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's having a monster game. And I'm on the wrong guy. I'm on Moses Stamper. Got the club here after Joe Burrow. Let me get that sack. I literally went through his body. 3 and out still, but I should have had that sack. I went through his body. This is going to be man coverage, so I am going to be switching to slants here. It was supposed to be a screen, so I'll just roll out here. James Rouse, first down. Good job. I'm going to be looking for Raheem Mostert on this, actually. He has 0 speed with that, so give it to Nyheim Hines as he's going to break a tackle. Try and truck this man. Bowls him over. Doesn't really truck him, but still gets a big first down. I think that's Logan Wilson in the zone, and I think I might actually have that with Steve Sims, and I do on the sideline. Good job, out of bounds. And I am going to roll out here. I think I could have Y there. I think that's John Ross, and it is wide open up the field. They can't beat him out there. 24-14 right before half. And he's going to start rowing the boat with Nyheim Hines. Rowing the boat to victory. Steven Sims really does not care and doesn't participate in the celebration. Party pooper. But anyways, 24-14 against the Cincinnati Bengals. And they're going to, looks like T. Higgins on that. First down. Putting the majority of my guys into coverage here because I do need coverage on this deep game. And Gerald Everett gets another first down. They might be in field goal range here. And it is up, and it is good. Bengals 17-24 at half. Clock strikes 0. Our defense, of course, had to break down, but we still get the ball. And waiting again. I think I do have Calvin. Inaccurate bullet pass. Why? Why? Why is it inaccurate? Tell me. I'm standing still in the pocket with 95 accuracy. Why is it inaccurate? I'm seriously going to have to punt the ball because of this bullshit. 3rd and 5. This is a big one here. We need to stop them. Everything's just going underneath, and he's going to be under pressure throw. 3 and out for the Bengals. I think I could have Steve Sims on this out route, and I think I do. Of course, Jesse Bates does that, but I'm not allowed to. Of course, whenever Byron Jones hits him directly in the damn hands, he drops it. But of course, whenever I make the right read, and it was there, Jesse Bates just makes an astonishing play. Waiting again. I don't know what I'm supposed to get here, and that's what I'm supposed to get as Bradley Chubb gets his 2nd sack of this Super Bowl. 3rd and 5 for the Bengals. 4-man rush, 3rd and 5. Bradley Chubb is in the zone, and of course, we can't get it done. And I'm trying to get a big hit, and I nail Tyler Boyd, and of course, he doesn't fumble. Using Moses Stamper here, trying to get the club, and there it is. Who is that going to be? Jordan Poyer in with the sack on the goal line. Bengals are going to take their 3 points. It is up, and it is good. 20-24, still up by 4 points. I'm trying to run out this clock, but our run game is doing terrible this game. I think my objective here is to scramble or just find someone that's open. I don't think anyone is open. That's why I'm just going to scramble with James Rouse and get the first down. 3 rushes, 34 yards. He has more rushing yards than Nyheim Hines. Nyheim Hines is just shut down every time we run it with him. I'll try it again. And that was there for a second. I'll just give it to Nyheim Hines here, who's actually going to do really good in the air. He's been doing a lot better in the air than he has been on the ground. Gonna be looking for Calvin Ridley again. He beats him again. Same exact thing. Just swerves him, tosses him to the side as if he is nothing. Calvin Ridley, 3rd receiving touchdown of the day. 31-20 against the Bengals. And once again, we are waiting, and it's going to be Jamar Chase underneath. Somebody has to get after the QB, dude. Step up and pick it up. I press Y to play the ball, and he runs past it. Please do something. Tyler Boyd with the first down. And it is going to be a run play. No, it's going to be play action. Doesn't matter. The blitz gets in. Deion Jones with the sack. Waiting again. Got the tight end right here. You're not throwing at the tight end. Wide open Tyler Boyd. Nobody was covering that man. Wow. Okay. They're still in it, man, of course. And they're going for 2. Let's see if they get it here. Are they going? I'm just going to run commit here with Tyler Ridgeway. I'm assuming they're going up the middle. No, they are going to be passing. I could have had a sack there if I just committed, and he overthrew the ball. Wow. Okay. So it's still a 2-possession game. Well, actually 1 possession technically, but they're not within a field goal anymore. Looking for Nyheim Hines underneath. I'm going to step up in this pocket here. I was trying to scramble, and SHERROD is going to get his second sack of the day. Waiting on Calvin Ridley probably to get open. And Calvin Ridley, I think I do have there. If you can catch that. Gets the toes down looking like a Julio Jones catch in that comeback Super Bowl in Super Bowl 51. Let's give it to Hines again. Nyheim Hines with the great blocks, trying to cut this to the other side. The swerves are working out for him. 15 yards and a first down. 17 yards, actually. Going to be looking for Calvin Ridley here if he can get open. I don't know if he will get open. Maybe back of the end zone there. Calvin Ridley actually stepped up. Holy crap, double coverage. I thought that was going to be a pick. No way, Calvin Ridley, 4th receiving touchdown of the day. And that should put us 2-possession lead and probably seal the game. I thought that was going to be a pick. And once again, we are waiting. Somebody has to get to the QB. Step up. That is going to be it for the game. Bryce Callahan seals it officially. And now we're just going to run out this game with Nyheim Hines. Probably going to get him 100 yards just for running out the clock. Why not? My gosh, dude. What a game up until the end. Give this to Nyheim Hines with great blocks, especially by Calvin Ridley there. First down. Well, not a first down, but still. We are still going to win out this game. And it is up, and it is good. 41-26. I believe that does make it a 3-possession lead, as this is now a blowout, and the Bengals cannot come back. And Joe Mixon is going to get the fake handoff. I'm going to have to come in here for the blitz, and I almost had him. And wow, they're going to tiptoe along the sideline. Way too much time. This O-line should not be blocking our D-line this well. Coming in on Joe Burrow again. Does not get the rush. That was my zone. He's going to get another first down. They're really fighting here, dude. Congrats to them, but, like, it's over. You're not doing anything in 40 seconds. Let's see if they can do something here. They're going to throw it out of the back. Try and get a big hit. Whatever. Running a press underneath and man coverage is not really the best idea. Probably going to go to one of these slants here. So he's waiting again, and they're actually going to get it with Tyler Boyd at the last minute. Tyler Boyd with 2 receiving touchdowns. It's not going to do anything, man. Like, congrats to you, but the game is over. I hate it whenever teams drag it out like this. The game is far over. They are going to take their field goal. It is up, and it is good. They are down 8 points now, and you can try and take your onside and get an 8-second Hail Mary, but it's not going to happen. And that will do it. The Atlanta Falcons franchise, 58 episodes, and we have won the Super Bowl. Take it in, boys. We have done it. Malik Walker has been here since the start, even though he hasn't done anything to help. Nyheim Hines. Man, you're the reason why we're here, but man, you did not do anything this game. James Rouse, he had an interception, but him or Calvin Ridley will probably be the Super Bowl MVP. Probably Calvin Ridley, just because James Rouse had an interception. And look at that Super Bowl trophy. We're in some really... The uniforms I like, the helmets are ugly, but whatever. It is fine, boys. we have won the Super Bowl. James Rouse pulling it up with Nyheim Hines, and I believe, is that 2 offensive linemen in the booth with him, and John Ross? Where is Calvin Ridley? He's supposed to be in there. Okay, Calvin Ridley's in the back behind 2 offensive linemen. Why is Lane Johnson there? Lane Johnson sucks. Tyler Boyd, yeah, okay, show your cool highlights against Tyler Boyd. Yeah, because Tyler Boyd shredded us. And wow, very nice play here. I really like how it's empty. And then we have Calvin Ridley destroying that DB for 4 times in a row. Then we have Joe Mixon destroying us like 3 times for touchdowns. And then we have Calvin Ridley destroying his man again. He destroyed them 4 different times. But yeah, really, really sick, boys. 41-33. James Rouse, 5 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, 123 pass rating, 404 yards. Will Lutz, unfortunate. Nyheim Hines, obviously, we didn't give him the ball that much, but 5.2 average is not that bad. He had 7 receptions, 89 yards, great 2 on the air. Calvin Ridley, 7 receptions, 179 yards, 4 TDs. Kyle Pitts, 4 receptions, 73 yards. John Ross, 1 reception, 29 yards, and a TD. Sacks, 2 for Bradley Chubb, 1 for Jordan Poyer, 1 for Deion Jones, 1 interception for Bryce Callahan to seal out the game. And we are Super Bowl champions. And we have a bunch of upgrades here, a bunch of 2 XP for a bunch of people. Really doesn't matter for all those guys. And that will do it, boys. We are going to do the staff points because why not? It's just to end it out here. Defensive staff points. I want to do the press coverage for DBs, boost that a little bit. And what about this one over here? 24, I don't have the staff points for that, so that's cool with me. But anyways, guys, I thank you guys all for watching this series. I think it might end here, because if we already win the Super Bowl, the point of this series is to win the Super Bowl and rebuild the team successfully, and that is what I have done here. I've done it successfully. So that is super cool. Contract has been extended for Buster Cherry. Let's see who the Super Bowl MVP is in this offseason. And your Super Bowl MVP is going to be Calvin Ridley. All right, we won our first Super Bowl, 3-time NFC champion, and Nyheim Hines wins league MVP. Buster Cherry, Coach of the Year. Nyheim Hines, Offensive Player of the Year. Super cool, dude. Oh, man, what a season for us. What a season for this team. We have the weekly awards here. James Rouse, 5 passing TDs and interception. If he didn't get that interception, I'm sure James Rouse probably would have won Super Bowl MVP. Players to upgrade here, Moses Stamper and James Rouse. Moses Stamper, that's fine. I'll just let him have that. James Rouse, I'll let him go into Scrambler again, so I'll just auto-upgrade. And yeah, anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching this series. I'll try to focus on Wheel of Franchise now. I might do a relocation series, but until I know for sure, I don't know. Anyways, guys, apart from that, I'll see you guys all in the next one.